Hello, hello. So today I'm going back and opening some magic stuff. So I actually already opened this, but the one thing inside of it I haven't opened yet is the Mystery Booster 2. Now, part of the reason I haven't opened it is because I wanted to draft it, but I'm thinking about just keeping all the packs separate so I can still draft it eventually. If you're wondering what I opened with all the other stuff, I'll right here go through real fast. Nothing super crazy. But common, uncommon, collector boosters, ancestry, exsanguinate, counterspell. Those are Train to Despair. Tooth and Nail is a cool one because I've never had a Tooth and Nail. Flare of Loyalties. Michaelis the Unhallowed. And the Spectator Seating. That the focus isn't great. I haven't done this in a while. Of course, we had the Ixalan one. I got some fun stuff. I got a Hotly, Tortoise, Riding, Admiral Breckett Bass, Deeps. Got a special guest Thrasios. First Thrasios. The Luna, Into the Heart, the Whale, Court of Lockflame, for Fox Bodyguard, Stab Wound, yeah, just some general stuff. Nothing super crazy. Then I got layer type stuff. Like the Ponder Turtle, Swords to Plowshares, the Plains, Convention Morrow, then Rhea Dawnbringer, Orvar, Drana, Lavinia, and Omnath, plus this bonus Llanowar Vision. Anywho, but today I wanted to open this thing because there are so many cool things I've seen come out of this box that I'm tempted to zoom in just to help with the. My phone just vibrated. Just to help with the framing. So, getting messages. No, I'm good. He cracked the seal on this. There's a bunch of cards I want to get. Honestly, most of them are like the test cards and that sort of stuff. Those are just super cool. But it would be fun to get the alchemy only cards that they printed in the paper because those are going for a mighty fortune right now because they're pretty rare. All right, I broke the seal. That's exciting. All right. Haven't done this in a while, so I'm quite excited. Shall we crack on into it? Crack our first pack. If you want to see me do more openings, consider liking and subscribing. I am at 49 subscribers at the time of recording this, so if you'd like to be my 50th subscriber, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, so the way these packs work is they've got 2 whites, 2 blues, Peregrine Drake. Oh, that's a pretty good one, isn't it? Help you guide. 2 blacks, 2 red, 2 green. It's a land or a color. Yeah, multicolor or a land or a colorless card. Then we have a rare, conspicuous Snoop. Conspicuous Snoop. The white bordered card. Ooh, that's a good one. A Thornbite Staff, which is a good one to get. Equipped creature has 2 tap. This creature deals 1 damage to any target, and whenever this creature dies, untap that creature. And when a shaman enters the battlefield, you can attach it to it. It has equipped 4 normally. Only I can get the focus to go out. Let me see if I can. I don't know. I was just fidgeting with it. Did it miss? Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's a really good pool. Where did I put the rest of the cards? Oh, on my desk. I make a stack over here. Here, we'll slide that up. Do all our common, our color, rare, Stormbite Staff. Back to basics is our future sight frame, and then our last card is Tax Taker. These ones are goofy. This one is a rat advisor for 1 white. Whenever an opponent pays a tax from a spell or permanent you control, create a number of treasure tokens equal to the amount of mana they paid. This card see would be very strong, but it's not an actual card and it's not legal anywhere unless, of course, your friends let you play it for fun, kicks and giggles, and that sort of stuff. All right, pack number 2. Just make sure this is coming through all right. No BS. Yep, we're looking fine. I'll make sure there's no stuttering or stuff. All right. I don't know about most of these cards. Oh, that one has kicker black. Interesting. You know what? Actually, I'm going to keep these together as the packs they were. So I know how I got them all. Just so if I do decide to draft this, I don't have to watch the video and go back through Curiosity's a good enchantment. Unburial, right? That's a very popular card at one point. Bog Down. Goblin Instigator. Fire Blast. Interesting. Radiant Shaman. Prosperous Innkeeper. That was a good card in Standard. Agent of Acquisitions. You draft it face up. Instead of drafting a card from a booster pack, you may draft each card in that booster pack one at a time. If you do, turn it face down, and you can't draft cards for the rest of this draft round. It's hilarious. Our rare is Dramoka's Command. Very cool. Ash Barons. All right. And we got, Goblin Recruiter. That's a good goblin card if you're playing goblins. And then Dairy Cow. There's a reference to a Pro ZD video, I'm pretty sure. It's Dairy Cow with a grazing type, with 5 milk counters on it for each force in our playing control. What do milk counters do? Nothing. But it's a fun reference. All right. The Thornbite Staff was a. Oh, here, let me get this one. Oop, I just bumped my nose into the mic. Thornbite Staff was a great pull for the first pack. So we'll see what else we can get. Now, you want to keep an eye out for the foil, because there's usually only one foil in these things from what I've seen. Free Spirit, Glimmerpoint Stag, Merc Strider, Sergi Merfolk, Endless Scream, an interesting one, Diabolical Servitude. Diabolical Servitude enters the battlefield. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Focusing on it. When the creature put onto the battlefield with that, it dies. Okay. I gotta. I'm trying to get it to focus on the cards, but I just can't get it to focus super well. Death and Raiders, Fight Billows, Brood and Hatch Nantuko. More fun. Evolution Sage, that's a good one. Oh, this is a card that is only available on MTGO. Sacrifice a creature, put a charge counter on it, and you can remove 2 charge counters on it to make a spawn. It was made by Gavin Verhey. Showdown on the Scalds. This is a fun enchantment. You got the white border Sarkin Fireblood. I'm a big Planeswalker guy, so that's really cool. Our old border card is Black Vice. What does this one do? As Black Vice enters the battlefield, choose an opponent at the beginning of a chosen player's upkeep. Black Vice deals X damage to that opponent or player, where X is the number of cards in their hand minus 4. So if they have too many cards, they start taking damage. Oh, we got a fun one. Tatsuk Mighty Guitarist with banding. Ask around until you find someone who knows. Creature spells you cast with banding cost 2 less to cast. And whenever 2 or more creatures you control attack in a band, each creature in that band gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each creature in that band. Oh, that's great. I'll set this one. I'm probably going to run out of space for all these packs, so I'm going to have to stack them. But it should be obvious where they split and all that. All right. Aerial Responder. I have a bunch of this guy. His normal printing. I don't know what symbol that is. Is that Nicol Bolas Arch Enemy? They're a bunch of random set symbols. Rambunctious Mutt. Tetsuko. That's a good uncommon. Shifting Sliver. Aphotic Wisp. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Part Arctic Collaborator. Okay, Black Trumpet. All right. Goblin Taskmaster. More. Traxxas Fall. Femur Sabretooth. Side Citadel. A rare is the Golgari Grave Troll. That is a heck of a card right there. Wishclaw Talisman in the white border. We got the Power Matrix in the old border. I remember seeing that card. It's a pretty fun one. And the Omen Path Naya is our playtest card. Finishing 4, but it taps for 3 different colors. Very cool. All right. This party going. Refuse to yield. Last breath. It's hard to read the cards with white text name. Moon Circuit Hacker. I've seen that one. Viral Drake. Flying Infect. Ooh. Proliferate for 4. Very scary. Undead Augur. I've seen that one. Skeletal Changeling. Changeling with Regenerate. Very fun. Crag's Master Yeti with Mountain Cycling and Backup 2. And Trample. Scoria Cat. Plus 3 is you have no untapped land. That's fun. Trumpeting Hurt. Canopy Surge. A Desert. Fun land. Ooh, that's one of the cards I was trying to get at one point. Timeless Dragon. Think about building a green and white dragon deck, you know? Archon of Emeria and white. That is a good card right there. It's taxi stuff. Chain of Vapor. Probably a good card. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. Then that player can sacrifice land. Oh, yeah, if they do, they copy it. Oh, this is another card I wanted to get. Renin 1 is a Planeswalker. You get +1 to give a tap to add a green. -1 to create a green squirrel. Or -4 and you get an emblem with at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase. Add a green for each creature you control. It's such a funny card. I'm getting a lot of the cards I wanted. There's one card I really want to get, though. I forget what it's called. It's the 5 color and a snow and a colorless mana to get cast it. It's on the test card. All right, let's see. Diversionary Tactics. Akroan Phalanx. Sea Scryer. Interesting. Mana Dork in blue. Oh, Mana War. I have a different copy of that. Bellstinger. I know that one for certain. Reaping the Graves. Rapacious Dragon. Dwarven Recruiter. Oh, that's like Goblin Recruiter, but dwarves. Salvage. Vivian's Grizzly. Rutha. Mercurial Artist. I haven't seen that card in a bit. Rest Down. That's one of the cards I see almost everyone opening in their slot. Stony Silence. That's a nice card. Activate abilities of artifacts can't be activated. Muri's Guile. Beginning of your upkeep, you may look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put them back in any order. Very fun. And Fetching Garden. This is a fun one. So it's a land that is better if you fetch it, because if you didn't play it from your hand, it enters the battlefield untapped. That's a very fun test card. Would they actually do that? Maybe. Would they be more expensive? Shocklands? Probably. I don't know. All right. Pack number 7. You can't see that last one I opened. Regular cohort. Raise the Alarm. Those are some classics. Military Intelligence. Good one. Maybe. Breakthrough. Fun. Bloodcheese Thirst. I remember that one. Lot Out. Exiles a creature. Planeswalker. Super Edict. Sarkhan's Whelp. Mog Maniac. Interesting. Enlarge. Dread Worm. Firemind Vessel. Yep. Ooh. I used to want these cards, but I never actually got any of this set. Yosei the Morning Star. Flying when 4 mana or 6 mana, 4 and 2 white. Flying when Yosei the Morning Star dies, target player skips his or her next untap step. Tap up to 5 target permanents that player controls. Very nice. I remember seeing this one online somewhere. White out. All creatures lose flying until end of turn. And they got rid of the art. It's all white. Eater of the Dead. You can pay 0, and if it is tapped, exile target creature card from a graveyard and untap it. And no regrets, egret. You can do something with him when mulling again. That's a weird one. All right, next pack. Let's see what we got in here. So Thornbite Staff is probably the most valuable card I've opened, but there's a lot of fun ones I've opened. Okay. Phantom Flock comes into play with 3 counters, and if it have damage dealt, remove a counter. All right. Twin Blade Paladin. Eldrazi Sky Spawner. Fun one. Hydrolash. Beseech uh, Beseech the Queen. I think I've seen that card. Gilt Leaf Winnower. Sure Strike. A Braid. That's a good one to have. Symbiotic Beast. Put into your graveyard from play 4 insects. Very fun. Primal Rage. All creatures have trample. Or you control. Crystal Grotto. It's a pretty good common. Shared Summon. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. Not bad. Snow Covered Plains. That's probably a good one. Power of the Magistrate. After a colors or one target creature gains protection from artifacts until end of turn. A girl and her dog. When a girl and her dogs enters the battlefield, and at the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white legendary dog creature token and name it. Whenever a girl and her dog attacks, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each legendary creature you control. That's a very fun card. It's not legendary, but it'd be a very fun and a token. All right, on to pack number 9. Wanderer's Strike. Under the Gateway. I've seen all these. Desert's Gambit. Classic. Pirate's Prize. Draw 2 cards, create a treasure, sacrifice. Yeah, very fun. Archfiend of Sorrows has Unearth, and when it enters the battlefield, creatures your opponent's control get -2/2. Very fun. Diagraph Horde. When it enters the battlefield, create 2 zombies. Decayed. Yep, sounds about right. Oh, Reckless Charge. With flashback, target creature gets +3/+0 haste until end of turn. Rites of Initiation. Discarding a number of cards from your hand at random from your hand. Creatures you control get +1/+0 for each card discarded. Interesting one. Seaton Scout. Block is the head flying. So it has reach and threshold. Yeah, threshold. It gets Assault Formation. Very fun. Heraldic Banner. That's just a good card to have. Our rare is Mythic Garth One Eye. That's another card I don't have yet. That was very popular at one point. All right, the white bordered card, the Colossal Dreadmaw. Of course, of course. The Full Border Aether Vial. That's a pretty good one. And then our final one, our test card is it's the one I was looking for. Wowzer the Aspirational. So it costs a colorless, a white, a blue, black, red, green, and a snow. And it has whenever Wowzer the Aspirational attacks, if you have an energy, a blood, a clue, a food, a map, a power stone, and a treasure, and you are the monarch, have the city's blessing and the initiative, you win the game. That's such a hard way to win the game. You think they would let me try that? My local game store. I can try to build a deck before tomorrow because that's when today's Thursday when I'm recording this. All right, Ward Sliver. You choose a color and slivers have protection from that color. Armored Ascension is +1/+1 for each flame and flying. Fate Stitcher. Oh, that's a tapper and an untapper with Unearth. Very fun. Apprentice Sorcerer. Can ping people before you attack. Shepherd of Rot. A pretty strong one. Full Drinker. Pay 3 life, put a counter on it. Axe Guard Cavalry. I've seen that one before. Sparksmith. Deals X damage to target creature, X damage to you. X is the number. It's a very risky card. Saber Ants. When it does dealt damage, you can put that many 1/1 insect creature. That's a fun one. Stinging Shot. That's a classic. Angel of Despair. When it enters the battlefield, destroy target permanent. Plague Engineer. Enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Creatures of the chosen type get -1/-. Our white border. Good old Reliquary Tower. And we got Torpor Orb. That's a good card. It's a very annoying card to go against. Habit of the Sacred Meeple. I'm getting a lot of these white ones, which I actually like because I play white and green mostly. Habit of the Sacred Meeple, board game reference. I forget which game exactly though. A sinecure, this creature can occupy a space 2 spaces higher on the monk track than its power. And once each of your odd numbered stage production phases, you may spend 2 additional sheep when constructing a building. If you do, you may activate the lesser production ability of any building of prestige 5 or lower you control. Exceptions: apiary and cobbler, but not the shoemaker and the wainwright. Complete nonsense, but it is pretty funny. All right, on to pack number 11. I have to count. All right. We have Spirit on Dale. Forecast. White card with shadow. Classification, that's a standard right now. Palomar Wave Watch with level up. Brewing Crab. Mill. Charcoal Diamonds. Ooh, we got the Nezumi Grave Robber and the other half. Night Eyes the Desecrator. Very interesting. Ancient Hydra. Red Hydra. I did not know there was a Red Hydra. Uh, Mercadia's Downfall. The explosion there. Ancestral Mask. Molwovi Acid Moss. Destroy target land. Ooh. There's your library for a force card. That's interesting. Spella the Ice Shaper. Game of the Wilds, a random conspiracy card that I can't do anything with. Dryad Arbor White Border. Very nice. Lightning Greaves. Let's go. Here's another one I was looking for. Fludge Gunk Guardian. When Fludge Gunk Guardian or another slug, ooze, fungus, or mutant enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent shuffles 3 gunk cards into their library. The gunk is a color sorcery with no mana and has cycling 4. You have to pay 4 mana to get rid of it and draw another card. Pretty funny, honestly. All right. I got anything crazy, but I'm getting a lot of stuff I like. Hand of Honor. Vector from Black, Bushido 1. Splendor Mare. Web of Inertia. Wing Splicer. The Golem of. Ooh, Sir Conrad. That's a good one to get. Pretty cheap, though, I'm pretty sure. On of Ulamog. Flaring Palm. Good one to get. Ruminap Ruins. That's a popular card, at least it used to be. Avenging Druid. Jade Mage. That makes Saplings very fun. Crystal Vein. That one colors mana. Sacrifice add 2. Interesting. Herald of Secret Streams. Very fun. Our white border is Wish. And we've got Collected Company. That's a good card. Actually, I need those. And Pinchy McStingbutt. Death Touch when it deals combat damage to a player. Conjure a card name Death of 1,000 Stings, Lethal Sting, or Stinging Shot random into your hand. I think we had a Stinging Shot in one of these, which is kind of funny. But it's not a legendary creature, despite such an awesome name. It makes me so sad. All right. House pack number 12. That means we are, what, halfway through it? I think. How many boosters are in here? Begona Band. Oh, what are these do? What is that? Angelic Age? Spirit. Interesting. Model of the Mixture. Delira, Master Polymorphist. Sacrifice another creature, reveal the top card of your library until you reveal a non-legendary creature card. Put that card on the battle. Interesting, interesting. Massacre. Interesting. Expected Fangs. Firewing Phoenix. Goblin Aftermarker. Maker. Reading it off the screen instead of the actual card. Spider Silk Armor. Timberland Ancient. Little Forest Cycling. Viridian Claw. +1/+1 first strike. All right. Blatant Thievery. Oh, I've seen this one. And then our white border, hollow one, that is a popular modern card, sometimes in a very specific deck. Our future sight is Cart Clan Ironworks. That's a good one to get. I don't have any of those. Lich's Dual Mastery. Hexproof, when it enters, exile top 5 cards of your library face down as shields. You would lose life. Instead, put one of your shields into your hand. You can't sacrifice it, and when it leaves the battlefield, you lose the game. Interesting one. I wouldn't say it's any really good compared to some of these other special cards they've done, but hey, probably a reference to something else. All right, Gold Knight Commander. Um, Tormented Angel. 1/5. Surgical Skull Bomb. Windstorm Drake. Flying Lord, kind of. Moon Glove Changeling. I want to give that thing. Diagraph Ghoul. Fire Slinger. Goblin Wizardry. I love that card. Cudgel Troll. 1 to regenerate. That's very fun. Reclamation Stage. That's just a playable card. Wall of Denial. Defender Flying Shroud 08. Fun card. Bad Moon. My creatures get +1/+1. That's a good one. Maybe. Steve. Good old Sakura Tribe Elder. Our future site is Grinding Station. And we got the Puzzle Spaceship. Spaceship 6. And it's 6 counters on it. It would be dealt damage, remove that many counters instead of abilities are activated as long as it has that many counters +1. So it's flying as long as it has 6 counters. It has lasers as long as it has 3 and deals 1 damage to any target when it's attacking. As long as it has 3 counters. Silly card. Is it good? I don't know. It could be. But seems a bit goofy. All right. Pack number 15. If I'm doing my math right. There's a pack over here. You can't see it. Nightwind Glider. Flying protection from black. Very fun. Does that say size? Sorry, the lighting is just not great in my room. Merfolk of the Pearl Trident. Classic 1/1 for 1. Tomb Raider. Bakenrath Noble. Supernatural Stamina. Mad Ratter. Craftwork Mutt. Overwhelming Encounter. That's a good one. Right, it's a fun one. Mobilize. 1 green on tap all creatures. That's a fun sorcery. Archway Commons. Path of Discovery. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, it explores. Good card in certain decks. Skyclave Apparition. That's a fun one. We got the Nalathani Dragon. Nalathni Dragon. And then we got Cleaver Blow. Multi-cleave. Destroy target. Black creature with mana value 3 or less. The opponent controls you and its controller each draw a card and lose 2 life. Create a tapped 1/1. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can cut out of that text there. They're in the little brackets. It's hard to see, but it costs an extra mana for each one of those you do. It is a complicated card. I got this one in the middle that I accidentally put my display of the box up into. Oop, I bumped the camera. All right. Clarion Spirit. Inspiring Overseer. Acquisition Octopus. Exhaustion. Elspeth's Nightmare. Unspeakable Symbol. Magma. Welter. Stand Together. Whip Silk. Our colorless card is Bonder's Ornament. A rare Crystalline Crawler. Enters with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color mana spent to cast it. Remove a counter to add 1 mana of any color and tap it to put a counter on it. Containment Priestess are white bordered. Our future site is Echo of Eons. Very fun. And then there, and there. Split card. You can pay 1 to exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. You pay 2 for there, and up to 3 target creatures you control, or 3 target creatures can't be blocked this turn. And there for 3 mana, target opponent gains control of target creature you control. All right. Haven't seen my foil yet. I'm wondering if I actually got it. I know some people didn't get it. War Celebrant, Youthful Valkyrie, 4 over pages. Rewind, that's a classic counter spell right there. Blood Fountain. Sling Gang Lieutenant. Rapacious One, Eldrazi Drone. Bronze Plate Boar. Leatherback Baloth, Light Mamba, creature with infect, Gorgon Flail, they're colorless, 1/1 and Death Touch, Wake Thrasher. Whenever a permanent you control becomes untapped, it gets +1/+1 to end the turn. Interesting. Environmental Sciences as our white bordered. Our Hostage Shaker is our future sight. We got Snap Judgment. The player who wins the game this match also wins the match. Ooh. That's a spicy card. You could let me play that in command. Probably not. Imperial Oath. Imposter of the Sixth Pride, a shapeshifter. Rise from the Tide. Turnabout. Dark Reaper. Dead Weight. Lava Hound. Fury the Critics. Kalani Garden. Quirion Ranger. Razorfin Hunter. Finger. Murder Strider. I love that card. It's a classic. Brain Freeze. It looks like I have a foil here. So target player mills cards in form. And then our Merchant Scroll was our foil. Search your library for a blue instant card. Reveal that card. Put it into your hand. That's a blue tutor. Very fun. Mox Poison. Add 1 mana of any color. You get 2 poison counters. How many packs? Got 6 packs left. So I'll just go ahead and move the box. All right. So we got our 1 foil. Essentially. Let's see if I get 1 more. I've seen some people get 2. The foils are where the money's at, though, because I don't know if that card's worth much because I've never seen it before. Cleric class. Tangible Virtue. Good card. Protect the Negotiators. Shoreline Ranger. Bird Soldier with Island Cycling. Blood Speaker. Bushmeat Poacher. Grab the Reins. Fanatic of Mogus. I've seen that card before. Ancient Silverback. That one too. Wild Hunger. Card with flashback. Something in a different language. Phyrexian Contaminator, I assume? I don't know. The 0 mana 0/3. Chainer Nightmare Adept. Karuga the Macro Sage. Got an Hamdim Jin and a Flanking Listen. Something that gives flanking. All right, 5 more packs. My camera again. Just wanted to double check the recording's looking fine. Yep. I was looking at one version of the recording and not the other. Supply Runners. Stir the Pride. Azotet Bleeding. Spined Megalodon. Noxious Ghoul. Vile Requiem. Fire Imp. Falcon Wrath Celebrant. Great Oak Guardian. Hunting Pack. Is it Boilerworks? Elsha the Infinite. I do have that card, just not that printing of it. Citrus Supplier on white border. Not a bad one to get. Goblin Gang Leader. That wasn't a Arena exclusive card for a while. Immerstrom Battlefield. Posted creatures gain +2/+0 and haste. Post target creature on this realm. Realm can host any number of creatures. It's post only as a sorcery. I guess if they've been hosted, they stay hosted. I don't know how that works. I guess it is a new mechanic. But it's a joke mechanic. So we'll see if that actually sticks at all. All right, 4 more packs. A whole bunch of cards I'm hoping to see, but I doubt we'll see them. All right, Silver Knight, free strike protection from red. Master Splicer, that's another one of those Golem cards. Omen. Miscalculation. Margaret Harbinger. Oh, Reanimate, that is a good one. Spiteful Prankster. Mog Conscripts. Gemide Sliver. One. Rosen Vorline. Belby's Armor. Ooh, Grist the Hunger Tide. I did not know that you could get that in here. Umbra Mantle. That's a good one. I need that one actually for other stuff. Hydroblast. That's a pretty good one also. Red Elemental Blast is probably the best one. Spasm Strategist. Make all choices for spasms you control. Of course, that's the only spasm in existence, but hey, fair enough. All right. 3 more packs. Iliad's Punishment. Benevolent Bodyguard, Rescind, Tolerant Invocation, Indulgent Tormentor, one, Summon Undead, Embrace Shieldbreaker, Unchained Berserker, Tyvar Stand, Drum Hunter, Bargart Ram Gang, and Wither, Blind Epiphany, I remember seeing that card a lot, Days in the White Border, what? Dakmore Sorceress, Hoofer Keeper of the Full Grip. Whenever a spell causes you to gain card advantage, each opponent loses 2 life, which means you have more cards. Than they do. All right, 2 more packs. I don't know if I'm looking for anything specific, honestly. Just fun cards. Court Cartographer, that's a constantly played card. Angel of Vitality is a good one. Startle. Invisible Stalker. Classic Boggle card there. Stormglad Crusader. Pain of Smog, that's probably a good one. Goes infinite with some cards. Elden Strike Team. Inferno. Fallen Bright. Druid. Cartouche Strength. Spirit Mare. Spite Mare. Johnny the Great Hearted. A big Johnny guy. Mental Misstep, that's a fun one. Erratic Portal. Return target creature to its owner's hand unless it pays 1. Questing Cosplayer. When it enters the battlefield, create a questing roll token and attach it to target creature. And granting creature has all the abilities of Questing Beast. That's great. All right, this is the last pack. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. Nothing super bomby or anything like that. All right. This guy was played a lot in Standard, I think. Fanatical Devotion. Serpentine Curve. Tide Skimmer. Young Necromancer. Crypt Champion. Honor of the God Pharaoh. Reckless Impulse. That's his play right now. Ramther's a good one. Night Soil. God Pharaoh Statue. That's probably a good card. Gilred Conclave Exile. That's one I've seen a lot. Thespian Stage. Oh boy. Control of the Court. Draw 4 cards and discard 3 at random. That's one of those Portal 3 Kingdoms cards that are expensive due to scarcity. You complete me. If your life total is greater than 10, it becomes 10. For the rest of the game, your maximum life total is 10. You get an emblem with pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. All right. Enjoyed that. There's a lot of fun cards. Our foil was. Yep. Merchant Scroll was the one foil we pulled. I'll have to look up how much that one's going for. Here, I can do it real fast. I have my computer. I don't know about the foil listing, but the regular one's going for around $4 to $5. Hmm, interesting. I don't know. Let's try. Going for about $5 right now. One of those cards that hadn't been reprinted in a while. What else did I see? I saw Lightning reused, right? A bunch of those. Or were they supposed to? Oh, whatever it is, I don't see it. I'll have to go back and look through all of these at some point because I got some cool stuff in here, you know? Tony Silence is probably, I think it was a playable card at some point. I don't know. Still a bunch of stuff. I got a whole bunch of fun cards to mess around with for those extra cards. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that. I don't know what the value was overall or any of that because I don't know how to keep track of that super great. I had fun opening all these cards. And maybe I'll be able to draft this at some point because I've kept all the piles separate. If you did enjoy me opening magic stuff, consider liking and subscribing. And hope I'll see you guys again next time.